Hi everyone, welcome again to another edition of Storytime with Robbie. Today I'm going to be reading Fox and Squirrel Help Out by Ruth Oy. And I'm going to be reading I Want That Nut by Madeline Valentine. And I will be reading Little Owl Lost by Chris Houghton. Hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Alrighty everybody, the first story I'm going to read today is Fox and Squirrel Help Out by Ruth Oy. Let's get started. One day, something landed on Fox's head. Plop! There is something on your head, said Squirrel. Squeak, 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 squeak. What? Said Fox. What is on my head? Something loud, said Squirrel, and squeaky, but mostly loud. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. The most squeaky thing stayed on Fox's head. Oh, said Fox, squeak is so soft and warm. Squeak! And loud, said Squirrel. Squeak! Maybe Squeak is hungry. So Squirrel found food for Squeak. But Squeak did not want Squirrel's food. Humph, said Squirrel. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Maybe Squeak is bored, said Fox. Squeak, squeak, squeak. How can Squeak be bored, said Squirrel. I'm so excited. Look, said Fox. Squeak likes when I rock back and forth while standing on one foot. Humph, said Squirrel. And hop like a rabbit, said Fox. But you are not a rabbit, said Squirrel. I do not think. Squeak knows that, said Fox. Let us run and jump and play together, said Squirrel. Not now, said Fox. I think Squeak needs a nap. Pant, pant. Well, I'm an excellent napper, said Squirrel, but Squirrel did not nap. And neither did Squeak. Hop! Plop! Ooh, said Squirrel. Squeak is so soft and warm. Squeak! Who is that? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak looked happy, said Fox. Bye-bye, Squeak, said Squirrel. You will be missed. Ribbit. The end. Alrighty, everybody. The second story I'm going to read today is I Want That Nut by Madeline Valentine. Here we go. Mouse and Chipmunk were playing together when they heard a kerplunk. They peeked through the bushes and saw a nut, a big, beautiful nut. Mouse looked at the nut. Chipmunk looked at the nut. Mouse and Chipmunk looked at each other. You take it. No, you take it. I insist. You should really take it. Well, I guess I did see it first. Okay, I'll take it. Chipmunk took the nut. Chipmunk and the nut were inseparable. They played together, they read together, they lay in the grass and stared at the clouds together. I want that nut. Mouse and Chipmunk went to Chipmunk's house for a friendly visit. He very politely knocked on the door. Mouse, Chipmunk, and the nut sat down to tea. This is lovely. Thank you. It's our pleasure. The nut and I are very happy that you stopped by. Oh, look, a dinosaur. Mouse took the nut. Mouse and the nut did everything together. They played tic-tac-toe together. They napped together. They were having a dance party together when there was a knock on the door. The visitor looked a little familiar. Hello, I'm the judge of the most beautiful nut contest. You may have heard of us. Do you have a nut? Yes, give me that nut. Mouse paused. He looked very closely at the visitor. He handed the visitor the nut. Chipmunk and the nut were having the best time together when Mouse stomped over. Hand over that nut. The nut is mine. Actually, it's mine. It fell out of my tree this morning. I've been looking for it all day. Thank you for finding my nut. Goodbye. Mouse and Chipmunk sat down together. That got a little out of hand, didn't it? Yes, it did. I'm sorry I stole the nut. I'm sorry I stole the nut. Hey, look at this log. Mouse smiled at Chipmunk. Chipmunk smiled at Mouse. Mouse, Chipmunk, and the log had the best time together. The end. Alrighty, everybody. The third story I'm going to read today is Little Owl Lost by Chris Houghton. Here we go. Uh-oh. Bump, bump, bump. Are you okay? Asked Squirrel. I'm lost, said Little Owl. Where's my mummy? Don't worry, little friend. I'll find your mummy. What does she look like? My mummy is very big like this, said Little Owl. Yes, yes, I know, said Squirrel. Follow me. Here she is. Here's your mummy. No, no, said Little Owl. That's not my mummy. My mummy has pointy ears like this. Yes, yes, I know, said Squirrel. Follow me. Here she is. Here's your mummy. No, no, said Little Owl. That's not my mummy. My mummy has big eyes like this. Yes, yes, I know, said Squirrel. Follow me. Here she is. Here's your mummy. No, said Little Owl. That's not my mummy either. Wait a minute, said Frog. I know your mummy. Follow me. Your mummy's looking everywhere for you. Is this your mummy? Yes, yes, here she is. Here's my mummy. Oh, thank you, said Mummy Owl. Why don't you come up to our nest for some cookies? Yes, please, said Squirrel. Cookies? Our favorite thing. Uh-oh. The end. Alrighty, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed the books today.
Thank you so much again for joining me and for watching. It's always a pleasure to be with you and to read with you here for a little while for story time. Remember, please comment on the video as always and let me know what you think of the picks. I always like to hear your feedback on the books. And let me know what your favorite story was that I read today. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you here on the next edition of Storytime with Robbie when we kick off farm animal themed books. I will see you then. Bye.